I've been using a planner and writing down my goals since I was 18 years old. I've seen firsthand how writing down what I wanted to achieve not only increased my productivity, but gave me direction and clarity of where I wanted to head in my life. To put it simply, using a planner and writing down what you want to achieve, it works. Now, what I did find out, however, over the years is that I got lost in this productivity wheel and self-help, and it got exhausting. It became so boring to me, and I thought, there has to be a better way to not only achieve the things I want to, but also have fun. Because what I've found after speaking to so many people is what often happens is by writing down specifically what we want to achieve for our professional goals, our health, mental, physical, spiritual, it ends up taking like a back seat to just achieving so much and being successful. These things start to lack. And in my opinion, life is a continuing balancing act, and there is a way that your personal and your professional goals can and will exist if you allow them to. My system works. My system is simple. My system is efficient. And most importantly, above everything else, is this. We want to have fun and get shit done. I know it could get so overwhelming. There's a million planners out there. Do we do digital, physical, monthly, yearly, quarterly? Do I have to use all of these stickers? Me personally, I like a planner with no fluff. I just want to write down my personal, professional goals and then set out to achieve them. To be honest with you guys, I've been slacking in the daily planner category over the last couple of months. I was in need of a refresh and a reset, which is why I'm really excited because I've been using this the last couple of weeks. This is the Finisher's Journal. This is a 90-day planner, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Now, if you are interested in using this same planner, which I will showcase in this video, they actually hooked this up with a discount code, which you will find in the link in the description box below. However, if you want to follow along using my same system with your planner or a blank piece of paper, that's totally fine. I will talk a little bit more about this at the end of the video, but for now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to open this up together. I got a fresh one here for you. We're going to plan out our week with efficiency using my system, and we're going to have fun and get shit done. So let's get into it. All right, we have arrived at our week 1 plan. This is the overall objective for the week. Feel free to pause the video here if you like. I'm not going anywhere, but I want you to actually figure out, and I want you to plan along with me. Or you could vibe out and chill if you want to, that's fine. But what is it that you want to achieve this week? What is your main priority? That's going to look different for all of us. We're going to get to what mine is. However, if you're a student, it could be that paper that you've been procrastinating on. Maybe it's due this Friday. That would be your number 1 priority. You're going to write that down. Get the English paper done. If it is a professional goal, that's your main priority, and you have to get those sales calls reports done, you've been procrastinating on that, you're going to write down here, complete all sales calls reports and submit to manager, right? That's your main priority. My main priority is to film, edit, and post this video that you're watching. So that's what I'm gonna write down here, okay? It might help if I have the pen open. So film, edit, post, planners, video, okay? How this works when you write down your overall priority is like, okay, that's great, that's what I wanna achieve this week. Now what? We have to break this down, right? Break down the week's priority into smaller steps. And then you could rank them in order of priority of what you need to do next. The reason why we do this is it gives us direction on how we're going to achieve this. If I were to just set out right now and start filming, well, I don't even know what I'm filming. I don't have an outline. I don't have some type of script. I'm just shooting from the hip. It's going to be a disaster. And I know because I've done that in the past. So anything that you're trying to achieve, whatever that main priority is, you have to break it down into smaller steps. It's going to make it very clear for you. And then after a while, when you start hitting each task, you're gaining some momentum, you're feeling good about it, and you're like, holy crap, I almost completed this priority. It's working. So we know that that's my main priority. Let's break this down. Let me give you a little behind the scenes on how this works for me. The first thing I need to do before I film, edit, or post is I have to write an outline or script. That's the way this works. So I'm gonna put here the first step of this priority, which is write the outline or script to this video. Now that's for, if I wanted to rank it, I could use letters or numbers here, but I would say, this is probably a letter system. So we would say this is most important. This is A. This is the first step that we have to take care of towards our main priority. Okay, and then it keeps going from here. So after I write the outline or script, I still don't get into filming right away. I have to break down that script into A-roll, B-roll format. So that would be step number 2. Turn script into A-roll, B-roll format, okay? And that would be, if I feel like ranking them, that would be rank B. That's after I write the outline or script. Now I'm going to turn that into A-roll, B-roll format. This goes on and on and on until the very last. So I'm going to run through this really quick, but for you, whatever your main priority is for this week, break it down. So there you have it. We have our entire week 1 priority broken down into secondary tasks. Obviously on the bottom there, I put celebrate, because make sure you are celebrating your wins, guys. Small or big, you gotta stop and give yourself a pat on the back. Treat yourself for something, whether you go out and have a cup of coffee or a cocktail at your favorite bar. Do that, okay? Enjoy life. This is supposed to be fun. It's not serious. All right. So we're on Monday now. Today is June 17th. What's really cool about this planner is it's completely blank. So you can start whenever. So we're gonna write in here, it's June 17th, right? So what's our most important task for today? Well, that's easy. We're gonna go right back to our week. We know that we need to write our outline or script. And then once we complete that today, which I really think we will be able to, we're gonna turn that script into A-roll, B-roll format. So my most important task for today is to write the outline or script. I'm going to put that here. Write the outline, okay? Now once that's complete, we know that we need to turn it into A-roll, B-roll format. Turn into A-roll, B-roll format. That should be fairly quick to do as well. And I think I'm going to write this down because I do believe I'll be able to write the outline and turn it into A-roll, B-roll format. So the other secondary test I would really love to get done today, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't, is to make a B-roll shot list. So this is B-roll shot list, okay? So we know what our most important task is for today. We know what the secondary tasks are we're going to get done after the most important task. What does that leave us here? We have additional tasks and reminders for the day. So in this section here, what I will typically do is make sure I write down the personal things I want to achieve, whether that's fitness, if I'm going to hit the gym, or if I'm getting cardio in. Is it a reminder that we have a dinner date? Is it a reminder that I need to place an order for supplements I'm running low on? Everything else will fall under additional tasks. So I lift weights anywhere from 3 to 4 times a week, full body workouts, and then I also make sure that I try to get in a minimum of 7,500 steps per day. So I will do that by hitting the treadmill or going for a walk around the city with Victoria and Scamp. But those are additional reminders and tasks that I'm going to put in here. So right here, I'm going to say, we'll just write down gym. And I believe I have a push workout scheduled. So I'll put that there. I also want to make sure that I'm getting my steps in. So I'm going to put cardio, 7,500 steps total. So now we have arrived at the time boxing section. And this is really important because not only are we going to, the first thing we're going to plug in here are our primary tasks or in secondary tasks, like the most important things. Now, after that, what is open is yours. You have to prioritize yourself here. You have to prioritize personal time. Remember, we want our personal and professional goals to coexist. This life is ours and we want to have fun and get shit done. Prioritize yourself, because if you don't, you are proving to the outside world that your time is not valuable and that it's for everybody else. So you get caught up doing so many other things, errands, working overtime for other people, doing things that you don't enjoy, and you're gonna end up being resentful and angry because you didn't prioritize yourself. By making sure that you value your time, which I believe time and energy are the most important commodities here in our life, when you block out time for yourself, people will catch on. And also, quick note, contrary to popular belief, by taking care of yourself and prioritizing yourself, you will have more energy to do the things for other people that you love, and you'll be more efficient at work. We got to get out of that mindset that we're just these productivity wheels, all right? There are better systems in place to be efficient and to have fun and still get things done, right? Little side rant there, but we're going to plug in here on the time boxing. What is our day looking like? I'm essentially up between the hours between 7 and 8 a.m. and that's when I have my morning pillars. That's things that I enjoy and that I love, that give me energy and fuel me for the rest of the day. So I don't do any work. My My most productive time, and I know this about myself, is essentially between like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So I'm gonna just block out here from 10 to 2 p.m. This is just literally writing the outline. I'm gonna have a little break in here for lunch, but so let's just say from 10 to 1, right? We're gonna just block this out right here, literally just drawing a block. And you could do this with cool colors if you want. And I'm gonna put here, write outline, okay? Now this is all gonna be specifically for writing my outline, okay? And I'm gonna break for lunch here, at least that's the plan, all right? Lunch here. And then from 2 to 3, it really shouldn't take that long for me to just get those secondary tasks done. If I feel that my energy is there, I'm gonna just get the A-roll, B-roll format. So from 2 to 3, we're gonna just put, let me just put A-roll, B-roll format, okay? And we're just gonna block this off. So we blocked off the most important tasks. Our primary task and our secondary tasks are blocked off. The rest of the day, it's ours. We know the additional tasks that we want to achieve. We want to make sure we get to the gym because I enjoy working out for my mental health, and I want to make sure I'm staying in shape. Your exercise might look totally different. Maybe you do water aerobics, or you want to just go for a run, or you do Zumba. Whatever it is, your exercise, block that out. Write it down in here. So now we're going to write down in here, I'm just going to put from 4 to 5 gym, okay? So from 4 to 5, we're going to put gym. I'll block that out. All right. I mentioned in the morning, I wake up between 7 and 8 a.m. So I just write in here from 7 to 8, morning pillars. I know what they are. Morning pillars will be from here. All right. So everything we want to achieve for the day is written down in time blocking. But remember, I talk about prioritizing you and having fun. So tonight, I believe Victoria and I are going to a wine tasting, which I will write down here at 7 p.m. I think it's like an hour and a half, 2-hour event, but I'm gonna block that off down here because, and that's prioritizing time for Victoria and I to spend some time together and have fun. So I'm gonna write down here, wine tasting, and I'm gonna block that off, okay? That's gonna go right there. So this is exactly what I want my Monday to look like. It has professional goals, it has personal goals, and there's some fun in there. Having this little time block here at the end of the day, it gives me something to look forward to and it also fuels me during the day to get the other tasks done. I love that this didn't take me long to plan out at all. It's very simple, efficient, and I'm excited to get started and see what I accomplish for the day. You're coming along with me. So it is just about 4 p.m. and I gotta tell you, we're making great progress. We got a lot done, I'll show you. So far, let's open this up. So I was able to get the outline done. I turned it into A-roll, B-roll format and also created the B-roll shot list. So as you could see, I filled in every single square there. What we have left is the gym, which I will be going there within the next half an hour to get a good push workout in. I'm in need of it. I'm a little sluggish right now after being in front of the computer all day writing. So it'll be good to get some exercise in and still got to get our steps in. I'm currently sitting at like 3,500 steps because of part of my morning pillars is I like to do like a little 20-minute walk, sometimes a bit longer. So I'd say so far it's been a productive day. We're getting a lot done. I feel good. I feel accomplished. I'm also ready to get this gym session in. You know, maybe I'll get some B-roll so you guys know that I went to the gym. Okay, just because it's not on the camera, it means it didn't happen. It's like, oh geez, you know, I can't show everything. I didn't show me going to the bathroom, but I promise you I went to the bathroom today. Okay. As the week progressed and I continued to check things off my list, I realized that not only was I accomplishing more, but it seemed to get done with relative ease. I hadn't felt burnt out, and what I set out to do didn't feel like a chore. Okay guys, so we are almost at the end of the week. It is Friday afternoon, and I have to say I've been getting so much done. I feel really productive, but the most important thing is I'm having fun along the way. And one thing I'm really enjoying with this is it's something I hadn't really utilized a lot in the past, which is like a time blocking section. And what I found is I have so much extra time. And a smarter person than me would probably use this free time to maybe get a head start on their professional tasks the next day, but I didn't do that. I just decided to take the extra time to do things I personally love. So I would watch a movie, I hung out with friends, I played video games, dinner date, whatever it is. And it hasn't hindered any progress on my main priority, which is to film, edit, and post this video. We're right on schedule. Will this trend continue until the end of the week when we do our weekly review? We're gonna find out. But I'm definitely having fun experimenting with this. I really just think I was in need of like a refresh with my planner. So let's review at the end of the week and see how we did. Okay guys, so we have arrived at the end of the week. Let's do a review and see if we accomplished all the things that we set out to achieve. What's really cool about this planner is it already has a weekly review built in. So once you get to the end of your week, they have questions in there for you that you could do, which is asking yourself what worked, what didn't work, and how can you improve moving into the next week. So if we go back to our weekly tab, we know that our main priority was to film, edit, and post this video, which you are watching, so spoiler alert, we achieved that, right? We have everything checked off. The only thing left to do as soon as I'm done here and hit the post button is I'm gonna go out and celebrate. So I'm pretty excited for that. So what worked? What do you think about this? What definitely worked is every day I reviewed my goals and objectives and what I personally wanted to do for myself each and every day. So that really helped move the needle towards my goals. We're gonna write reviewing our planner every day right here. Viewing planner every day, that for sure helped. So what else worked? Time blocking worked really, really well for me. So I'm gonna put that time blocking really worked. Definitely enjoyed using it. It was kind of fun to look forward to something as the day went on and say, hey, you know what, I have this that I blocked off for myself. I think those are two really good things that worked. Now let's go over what didn't work. I mean, I don't know if it was just because I was filming this week, so it was added motivation, but I feel like overall there was nothing that needed to be fixed or removed. Now, every week is obviously not going to be like that. Moving forward, there's going to be weeks where something is lagging behind. And for example, there's been plenty of times where I needed to fix doing too much. That's right, doing too much is usually a problem and something that I need to remove. I need to do less professional things and focus more on personal because again, these are both so important for me. But I would challenge you to look over your previous week, and if there were certain things that you didn't hit that you wanted to, honestly ask yourself, what didn't work? So overall, this was a very productive week, but remember what the main objective was. It was to have fun and get shit done. And I really encourage you to look at your life that way as well. It's so easy to get lost in just professional tasks and this productivity wheel where we're just going. We never have time for ourselves because we don't make time for ourselves. And we really need to talk about that more because it is always in spending time doing things that we love and feeling happy that will fuel us creatively, energetically, and professionally to do the other things that are part of this wonderful, amazing life. I'm having a blast using this. Now, again, if you are interested in using the same one that I utilized in this video, Finishers hooked us up with a discount code, which you will find in the description box below. Definitely check it out. It makes an amazing gift as well. The great thing about this journal, guys, it's blank. It's a 90-day planner. You could make it your own, and the year is not over. We have all July, August, September. You can continue to plan to have the best, most productive, wonderful, fun-filling summer that you've had in a very, very long time. If you end up picking up this planner, I really think you're going to be very happy with it, but I appreciate you so much. And even if you don't pick it up, please, whether you use a blank piece of paper or a planner that you already love, make time for yourself. Remember, it is a life-work balance, not the other way around. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe for more content just like this because we have a ton of fun planning content headed your way. I'm going to show you how I continue to utilize my personal professional system into your daily life. I will see you guys in the next one, but even if I don't, be light, be kind, and be loved.